Great job by our guys. I didn't think we played particularly well. We had 4 errors, too many walks, and I know 5 of their 6 runs were off walks and HBPs, and that was disappointing. But that's baseball. That's what I just told Mark. Last Friday night, our bullpen won the game for us. They came in and were lights out. Same guys, Forsythe, Kreider, and Hooks, and tonight it flipped. Forsythe couldn't find the strike zone, and those things happen, and I thought Kreider did a great job. I mean, you ask the guy to come in, bases loaded, nobody out, and he gets 2 punch outs, and but the guy battled him and ended up getting on, and their best hitter gets a double. And we told our guys before the game, this is the time of year when your best players have to stand up and be counted, and this is when you make your run, and this is when teams start separating themselves. So give their guy credit. He drove a double, drove in all 3, but I tip my cap to Kreider. He came into a mess, and he almost got us out of it. We went with Hooks because the game was tied, and obviously we had to get him out. We still got a series. Harlan did a good job getting that win and throwing strikes and getting big outs for us. And obviously the last inning, I mean, what can you say about Trey Halsey? The guy's throwing 101 miles an hour. I mean, I don't know if I've seen that on our board ever. And he just kept fouling off pitches, and I think it was a cutter that he threw him, and he got it and pulled it. And Berkeley, thank goodness Berkeley was at first because he can run. And their right fielder's got a great arm. He's got 7 outfield assists this year, and that's a lot for an outfielder. And great job by Coach Wells sending him. And, I thought Eli did a great job with 2 strikes. We were down to our last strike multiple times, and Eli got it through the shift, and we win the ball game. So very, very, very proud of our fans on a Thursday night showing up. We had a great crowd, and I know at times it was hard to watch, but our guys kept competing, man. They kept fighting. I just told Mark, I wish everybody could have been in our dugout when that inning started because our guys they had energy. They felt like we were going to do it. I mean, at no point did I sense anybody thinking we weren't going to win the game. Obviously we had our work cut out for us, but Ballard gets it going, and we found a way to pull it out. It's a big win for us.
For the bullpen, just about this season could have been a different story in here after the game, but all things considered, they were able to get enough done to
yeah, yeah, and you look back at hindsight's everything. So we probably brought Hooks in and kept them from scoring more runs. Look, they had to unload theirs too. They had to throw their dudes, and the guy at the end was their closer, and they went for it. Obviously, they had to, and a lot of guys pitched. Again, it's that time of year, and Forsythe will be right back out there. He's a big arm, and it just wasn't his night. Not down on him, not mad, and it wasn't like he wasn't competing. Our guys were competing their tails off, and again, it's baseball, man. One day it'll give it to you, the next day it'll take it away from you. That's what makes this game special, and the bullpen kind of imploded, and our guys found a way to keep chugging and to get in the hits when we needed them, and found a way to win.
Another good start for Cooley.
Yeah.
Shut out the first 2/3 of the game. Only 3 walks, 1 hit, 7 strikeouts.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. It seems like that was a long time ago, and he was dialed in tonight. Kind of reminiscent of his Kennesaw State start. Obviously, the 1 hit. He came in after the 7th, said he was done. He was gassed, and we're on a short week, everybody. So he threw a lot of pitches at Middle Tennessee last Friday night, and he's on a short week, and his pitch count got up, and we had to make a move, and it kind of backfired on us. But he gave us everything he could, gave us a chance to win. I thought our guys, hitters, did a great job on their starter. One of the best arms in our league. You look at his numbers, and I mean, he's almost got 2 strikeouts an inning, and I thought our guys did a good job, man. We only punched out 5 times and walked 4, and we got his pitch count up, and they had to make a move too. So it was if you're a Bulldog fan, it was a really good college baseball game, and obviously it turned out our way.
I think Halsey had a 1-2 count,
Yeah.
2 outs. What's going through your mind when that final pitch is thrown?
Well, that's the reason we pinch hit Patterson. It's because he has bat speed. He's one of the few guys. I saw the guy. I looked at his velocity, and obviously it held true. He was throwing 98 to 101, and he's one of the few guys on our team, Patterson, that he can get to it. And I thought he had a great at bat. He took some good swings, and it just didn't happen. And what's going through my mind is we have the right guy at the plate. You got a guy that can hit the ball out of the yard, and the guy's throwing really hard. And if he connects, he's going to walk it off. He's going to drive it out of the ballpark. So, and he took some good swings, saw a lot of pitches, and he's a good hitter, man. Trey works hard. He gets a lot of flack from our from his teammates because he's big and he was a great high school player. But that dude works hard, and he's worked extremely hard, going the other way. And, man, just a huge at-bat, biggest at-bat of his career so far. And he couldn't have worked out any better for us.
I'll have to go back and check the numbers, but I think when Louisiana Tech this year is trailing after the 8th inning, I think they've only won 1 out of maybe 15 or 16 games.
Okay.
So kind of what does that show for the resiliency of this team?
Well, we showed it last Saturday in Murfreesboro. We're down 8-3, and we found a way to score 7 runs in the top of the 9th. And I think they carried over, man. I'm telling you, as a coach, you listen to your dugout. And, if we start the 9th and everybody's down and they're not, I mean, they were into it. I mean, they really thought we were going to win the game. I mean, I could just hear it, the energy, and we're going to do this, and just like we did last week. And it gives you confidence, and when you're at home and our crowd's into it, man, there's some magic here. We call it Love Shack magic, and it happened tonight.
I think the rally train came across right after Hawes' hit. Right on.
Did it really? Yeah. Everybody was pushing me, so I didn't say. I was looking for a pinch runner, and he was in there celebrating. So yeah, I got kind of caught in the middle of everybody pushing and hitting everybody. So I didn't see the rally train, but that's pretty neat. Yeah.
That's all I got for you, Coach.
All right. Thank y'all. We'll do it.